Mrs. Hewing here for another edition of Central School Book Talks. I'm going to be talking to you today about 5 of the 2021 nominated Bluestem books. Up first is Strongheart, Wonder Dog of the Silver Screen by Candace Fleming. Now, this is a great historical fiction based on the true story of Strongheart. So, movie director Larry Trimble traveled to Berlin, Germany, searching for his next big movie star, where he found Etzel, a fierce, highly trained 3-year-old German Shepherd police dog. Etzel was aggressive and growled all the time, but somehow Larry saw what could be the makings of a star. He brought Etzel back to Hollywood and changed his name to Strongheart. Strongheart became known as the first major dog movie star in the United States. It's a great story about how Strongheart became an actor who loved to thrill the American people. After that, my next book is The VanGogh Deception by Deron Hicks. This is a great mystery. There's a 12-year-old boy who is lost and alone at the National Gallery of Art Museum in Washington, D.C. This boy has no memory of his name, his family, or his past, and he's being hunted by a team of spies. Why? He has no idea. He doesn't know why they're chasing them, but the only thing he does know is he knows a lot about art. With the help of a new friend, Camille, these two travel the city trying to recover the mystery of his identity and figuring out who he is and solving a mystery of a $183 million painting. This is a fast-paced, action-filled book. Next up is Lifeboat 12 by Susan Hood. This is another historical fiction novel. It is also a novel in verse, so if you see, there's not a lot of words on every page. It's set during World War II in 1940. The German forces are bombing England. And to save the children of Great Britain were boarded onto cruise ships to be sent across the Atlantic Ocean to Canada or the United States. On one of these trips, a small group of children, their escorts, their adults who were in charge of supervising them, and some of the sailors end up in a lifeboat. The German army bombed their cruise ship as it was going across the ocean, and this is the story of a small group trying to survive in a lifeboat after that bombing. Next up, Animals by the Number, a book of animal infographics by Steve Jenkins. Now, this is a fabulous nonfiction book focusing on animals. Do you know which animal has caused the most human deaths? Do you know how many hours a day most animals sleep? You'll find these answers and so many more fascinating animal facts in this book. And Jim Jenkins is completely focusing on numbers in this book. He's talking about visual comparisons and pictures, charts, graphs, lots of fascinating information in here about animals throughout history. If you've ever wondered which animal has the longest tongue or how fast animals can travel, this is the book for you. Great information. And the last up is Power Forward, Chasing the Dream by Hena. Now, this is about a boy named Zaid Salim. Zaid Salim thinks about nothing but basketball. His dream is to make the 4th grade gold team for basketball. He loves basketball more than anything else, and he is dedicated to practicing all the time. But there's one thing that is stopping him: his violin. His parents, and his mother especially, want him to excel and be a fabulous violinist in the orchestra. But Zaid really doesn't care about orchestra or the violin. He only has dreams of basketball. How is Zaid going to talk to his family about what he truly loves and what is the best thing for him? Will he tell his family, or is he going to hide it and keep it a secret? All right, so those are 5 more books that we have at the Central School Library. Remember, if you are going to vote for your favorite Bluestem book in March, you have to read 4 of the 20 nominated books. All right, see you in the library.